come to human respiratory system or respiration in human beings. So the oxygen or the air is taken into the body with the help of a nostrils. Okay, so this we have a pair of nostrils, and the air passes through these nostrils are filtered by a fine airs. We know that our nostrils is having a fine or very thin hairs, right? So that line the passage, so which will filter the any germs or dust present coming along with the air. And this passage is also lined up with the mucus, okay, which help in the filtering the germs and the dust. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ mucus ಮತ್ತೆ hairs. So what is the function of fine hairs and mucus in the respiratory system is, so it will filter the dust or any dirt or any germs coming along with the air. So from here, from the nose, the air has passed through this through the passage. The passage is also lined, as I told, the air passes through the throat in the ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ and into the lungs. ಮತ್ತೆ it will go to the lungs. And when it is coming here, you can see rings of cartilage. Okay, so cartilaginous ಇದರಿಂದ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, that we call it as trachea. The rings of cartilage are present in the throat. So this ensures that the air passage does not collapse. Okay, air passage collapse ಆಗದೆ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. This is called as trachea. So you know that from the nose it has passed here, trachea ಬಂದಿದೆ. Trachea here it has branched into two lungs. Okay, one is left lung and the right lung. So ಈ ತರ divide ಆಗಿದೆ. So the passage divides into smaller and smaller tube, finally turned into alveoli. So this trachea branched into divided into two branches, that is called as bronchi. And again it is branched. Here you can see branchally matte branches ide, that we call it as bronchioles. And in the at the end we can see the balloon like structures. So terminate in a balloon like structures. These are called as alveoli. So in the enlarged structure you can see ಈ structure na microscope ಅಲ್ಲಿ observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we can see the structures like this, alveoli. So these alveoli are provided a surface area where the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen is taking place. So oxygen air ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ತರ ಬಂದು it has come here. So oxygen ಏನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. So here the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is taking place. So and the alveoli provides the surface where the exchange of gases can takes place. And these walls of the alveoli are richly supplied with the blood vessels. Okay, it has an extensive network of blood vessels. As we have seen in the earlier years, when we breathe in, ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಉಸಿರು ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ our diaphragm will flatten ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಮ್ಮ diaphragm flatten ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Here you can see. So see, during inhalation when you take up the oxygen, so diaphragm ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ it will moves down. Okay, and the ribs ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, the ribs will become up. Okay, ribs ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಉಸಿರು ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ribs ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. And also the diaphragm become like this. And when you exhale ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the ribs will come to the normal position and the diaphragm moves up. Diaphragm upside move ಆಗುತ್ತೆ and the muscles the ribs will become normal. When we breathe in, we lift our ribs and flatten our diaphragm, and the chest cavity becomes enlarged. When the chest cavity become enlarged, the air is sucked into the lungs. So surface area ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ. At the time oxygen will enter this surface, air is sucked into the lungs and fill the expanded alveoli ಗೆಲ್ಲ balloon ತರ ಊದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. And you know that the blood brings in the different parts of the body, in the blood is bringing the carbon dioxide, right, from the rest of the body. And here the blood brings the carbon dioxide from the rest of the body for the release into the alveoli. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, here you can see, as I told, it is richly supplied with the blood capillaries ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. The blue color line indicates the carbon dioxide rich blood. Okay, and in the alveoli we have oxygen. And here when the blood is bringing the carbon dioxide from the rest of the body to release it into the alveoli, and oxygen in the alveolar area, it is taken up by the blood in the alveolar blood vessels to be transported to all the cells in the body. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ದ ಲಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಂಗ್ಸ್ಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಕಲ್, ವೆನ್ ಏರ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಔಟ್, the lungs always contains some residual volume of air, so that there is a sufficient time for oxygen to be absorbed and for the carbon dioxide to be released. Oxygen absorb ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ we have sufficient time. Okay, so this is how exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen is taking place. So it is taking place in the alveoli region, and whatever the carbon dioxide that is released from the blood, it is present in the lungs now. So with the help of bronchioles, bronchi and trachea, it will be come out. ಅದೇ ತರ ಯಾವ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, the same passage will carry out the carbon dioxide. It will be removed from the body. So you know that the body size of human beings is larger, right? When the body size of animals is larger, the diffusion pressure alone cannot take care of oxygen delivery to all the parts of the body. But diffusion indane, so we cannot run our body, alva. So instead that human beings or the higher organisms are having respiratory pigments to take up the oxygen from the air. Okay, to take up the oxygen from the air in the lungs and carry it to the different parts of the body, so which are deficient in oxygen before releasing it. So in human beings, the respiratory pigment is hemoglobin. You know that respiratory pigment in human beings is hemoglobin, which has a very high affinity for the oxygen. Idu oxygen jothe jaasti affinity means attraction. They have a more this hemoglobin has more attraction towards oxygen, and this pigment is present in the red blood corpuscles. Okay, red blood corpuscles means RBC cells. RBC containing hemoglobin is carried to each and every cell, alva. So one more thing is the carbon dioxide is more affinity towards water than oxygen. So carbon dioxide ge water jote jaasti friendship ide when compared to oxygen, and hence carbon dioxide is transported in a dissolved form in our blood. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. So air is taken through the nostrils. Nostrils have a fine ears and mucus which filter the dust and germs, and the air is passed through the air passage and it will come here, and here we have larynx. So larynx is called a sound box, and when the air comes here, so it is come to the trachea. So it is made up of cartilaginous tissues, and here it will not allow the air passage to collapse, and this trachea is divided into branches that is called as bronchi, 2 bronchi, and bronchi are again divided into bronchioles. Bronchioles are ended up with a balloon like structures called as alveoli. These are the structures that exchange the oxygen and carbon dioxide, and these are richly supplied with the blood capillaries, and here the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen is taken place, and whatever the carbon dioxide released to the lungs, it will be again carried to the same passage. Along with this, we have to carry the oxygen to different parts of the body. Our blood is having a respiratory pigment called as hemoglobin, which carry the oxygen to each and every part of the body. So this is about respiration in human beings. So I hope you have understood. Thank you, children.